everybody. It is Wednesday, January 31st. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens, the last day of January. I know it's been a long month for a lot of us, and let me tell you, we are wrapping up this month with a great show. So coming up, we may not be going to the big game, but two Houston Texans rookies at that will be repping in Orlando at the Pro Bowl. One of those, of course, being star QB C.J. Stroud. That and more in Chad's Corner. And for some, myself included, this is a weekend off from football. So are you looking to catch up on some shows? Dean Richards shares his picks, and one actually includes Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. And horseback riding for therapy. Our own Kara Willis introduces us to a nonprofit that uses equine therapy for children with special needs. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. As always, we have to get to today's top talker. From dropping bars to dropping disses, Rap's It Girls are at each other's throats. Have y'all heard about Nicki Minaj and Houston's own Megan Thee Stallion's beef? Whew, it is heated. So Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot, an apparent response or diss track in retaliation to Megan Thee Stallion's recently released single titled Hiss, set the internet ablaze on Monday. So here's supposedly takes a dig at Minaj's husband, who is a convicted sex offender. Well, after Hiss dropped, Minaj went on Instagram Live to preview an unreleased single, which takes aim at the foot injuries Megan sustained after being shot. Well, now, you guys, the blows have gotten even lower. Like, I'm talking graveyard low. Literally, Minaj's fans have supposedly threatened, you ready for this? To dig up Megan's mom's grave, you all, here in Texas. Now, nothing happened to the gravesite as of now, but police have increased security just in case. Megan's mother passed away of brain cancer in 2019. All right, sometimes a rap beef, it gets a little too extreme, and this Nicki versus Megan thing certainly seems to have crossed into the realm now. I say time to put down those.
To let go. Like, this is just too much. Why hang on to all of that?
I don't know. And then part of me, though, I was talking about this in the newsroom. I don't ever believe in coincidence. The Grammys are on Sunday.
Oh. Do you think it's orchestrated? Do you think, like, their publicists were like, hey, we gotta...
I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, they're both tough girls. I wouldn't want to cross Nicki. That's just me. If I were to be in a fight in the parking lot, first of all, I'd be terrified of both of them. I wouldn't stand a chance. Maybe producer Lou, but I wouldn't stand a chance at all. I don't know this, but to bring up, I mean, Nicki didn't say, hey, y'all go dig up her dead mama's grave.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't say that, but the fans have gotten out of control, and that's supposedly what's going around.
It's that electronic courage. I don't know why people think that just because they can type it, they can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah, and then some people really take that seriously because they're so lonely and they feel a connection, so they're like, oh, no, she stepped out on Nicki Minaj, who we worship. Now we're going to dig up her dead mother's grave. I don't know, that makes me just sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I am too. That's just wrong. Like,
yeah.
R.I.P., man.
I do like both their new songs, though.
I haven't heard them.
Oh, man, May really likes that one Nicki Minaj song.
Oh, I like it when she did Moulin Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
That was
They've
a good
collabed before. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious, though, if this has anything to do with the Grammys. Just saying.
You're probably right.
No such thing as bad publicity, they say.
You are one smart cookie, and you're
I don't know everything, honey. Trust me. I do not know everything. I do know I hurt my toe somehow, and it's so bruised and swollen. I showed you. I have to wear these ugly shoes, and it hurts.
They're not ugly. They are cute, and you and me, we just bruise like peaches. That's just what it is.
We're like Georgia peaches. That's why we don't get in fights with rappers.
And or Bob Evans.
Bob. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Here's the thing. Are we going to be fighting with the weather today?
No. Actually, it's going to be rather nice. It's not until this weekend that we're going to see the chance of seeing some showers. So if you need to go out today, it's actually quite lovely. We're getting some sunshine. It's going to be partly cloudy for most of today. Plus, our temperatures today are going to be into those low 70s. Here's a look at your day planner now. By noon, we're about 69 degrees. 2 p.m. 73. Kid pickup still sticking into those low 70s. And then tonight, hey, you may actually want to just hang out on your patio because, yeah, we're going to be mostly cloudy, but temperatures are going to be rather mild at around 68 degrees. Now, if you step outside right now, 57 degrees. For some folks, you might need just a little bit of a light jacket or a cardigan, though the winds are nice and calm. Our current temperatures across the rest of the area, we're looking at 52 right now in Conroe, 56 in Huntsville, 56 right now in Sugar Land, and then today our highs, loving this, Maggie.
Oh.
Right? Is it
beautiful?
Is it January? Is it the last day of January?
It is. Thank you. I'm so thankful. It feels like January has been like 85 days. At least for me. I feel like
it really has been.
Yeah, I'm excited for February, but I know that there is some rain expected this weekend, but I actually am excited because that means perfect weather to snuggle up, not watch football for a while, right? Binge watch a new show, Ito, and Dean Richards actually has what's new on your streaming platforms this week. Check it out.
Very sorry to hear about your father-in-law, but thank you.
Well, that's, it's a little better.
The 12th and final season of Larry David's long-running hit comedy Curb Your Enthusiasm arrives on Max starting on Sunday.
I believe you're going to do great things.
We can change the course of history.
To kick off Black History Month, Disney Plus and Hulu presents the new season of Genius, exploring the lives and careers of civil rights leaders Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. See it starting Friday.
It's an old KGB tactic. You draw less attention as a couple.
Also this week, the hit movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith becomes a new action comedy series with Donald Glover and Francesca Sloan navigating a cloak and dagger life of espionage, intrigue, and marriage as a pair of married assassins. Streaming begins Friday on Amazon Prime.
Truman.
Tell me everything.
Tomorrow on Hulu, there's Feud, Capote versus the Swans, which details the fallout among 70s Manhattan housewives when celebrated author Truman Capote spills their secrets in a new story. Also tomorrow, the revival of the animated comedy Clone High returns for season 2 on Max.
Orion, I'm gonna get you to overcome your fears if it kills me.
For new movies this week, there's the animated feature Orion and the Dark, about a boy who learns to confront his fears with some fantastical friends. See it Friday on Netflix. Snoop Dogg is a washed-up pro football player sentenced to coach a Pee-wee football team in the new comedy The Underdogs, streaming now on Amazon Prime. Friday on Peacock, a man plans an ingenious escape from a maximum security prison to try to see the birth of his son in the new drama Bosco. And a teenager learns his magical heritage in the new animated feature The Tiger's Apprentice. Catch it Friday on Paramount Plus. For new documentaries, there's the untold story of the making of the star-studded recording of the 80s charity anthem, We Are the World. The Greatest Night in Pop is now on Netflix. And an inner-city youth choir in Detroit aims to beat the odds and find a new direction in life through music. The docuseries Choir is on Disney Plus now.
You can always get my movie reviews and home video pics sent right to your phones every week just by texting the word Dean to 97999. Hope you have a great weekend in Chicago. I'm Dean Richards.
Bazinga! That was one of my classic jokes. Feel free to laugh.
You need to put some stank on this.
Hi, I'm Brandon with Priority House Buyers.
And I'm Pat, and we buy property all over Houston.
Our family-owned business has been buying houses for cash
and fixing up neighborhoods since 2009.
We buy fixer-uppers and blower-uppers.
Rented or vacant, inherited, foreclosed on, even homes in decent shape.
And we'll pay all the closing costs.
And there are no commissions.
All it takes is a few minutes on the phone
to see if our family can help yours.
Call 832-821-1000.
That's 832-821-1000.
Las
Vegas is known as Sin City, but it really has become a sports town. In 2017, the city welcomed its first hockey team. Then in 2018 came Vegas's first women's basketball team. And then in 2020, Vegas's first football team. Las Vegas isn't slowing down when it comes to professional sports anytime soon.
This Big Game Fact is brought to you by these sponsors.
I'm Sharon Simmons Cantrell. I'd like to tell you what free means at Simmons & Fletcher. Free is no charge to speak with us about your case. Free is no upfront costs while we work on your case. Free means there are no fees unless we collect money for you. Don't wait if you've been injured in an accident. Call Simmons & Fletcher today. It's free. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian trial lawyers.
For years, Renew has been celebrating each new year with thousands of patients. Make 2024 your year.
Everybody who knows I went through this have all told me, my God, I can't believe how real they look.
They're really, really good. I'm not kidding. They're just fantastic. They say what they mean, and the warranties, the guarantees on my teeth, I'm not worried about it. They'll take care of me.
Stop waiting for another year to go by. Visit Renew and take advantage of 2024 pricing to get your new dental implant supported anchored teeth. Renew is up to 60% less than many other providers for fixed, removable, beautiful teeth.
Renew definitely puts patients first.
Love what happened. Just changed my life. It really changed my life, literally overnight.
Renew is growing across the United States. New you this new year at Renew Smiles. Call 281-800-3000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
You got to step up and man up.
I'm Big Dad. Watch the drama unfold. You are the bomb.
Get the hell off my stage.
Weekdays starting at 12 on CW 39.
Welcome back. No one wants to slip into their later years with a failing memory or inability to think clearly and make decisions. Well, here with tips and advice is author Peter Castleman. It is an honor to have you on the show. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Well, thank you, Maggie. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for addressing such an important topic.
It really is. So starting off, why is it so important to maintain and enhance brain health, and what nutrients would you say are crucial for brain nourishment?
Well, we come into this world with a beautiful brain, and the most amazing thing about our brain, it's designed to regenerate forever. It's not designed to decay as we age, and that's the main problem. We have put things into our life, mainly our diet, because our brain eats nutrients. That's what it needs. And we've moved away from a nutrient-dense diet to a diet full of grains, highly processed food, artificial stuff. And we don't mean to be, but we're literally killing our brain. And the main purpose of this book is to say we don't have to accept that. That does not have to be your fate. 97% of our brain health we control. Only 3% of it is genetics, and it starts by eating nutrient-dense foods.
Okay, this definitely just was like a slap in the face to me, and I want to eat better. I have a daughter. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness, if I can control this in my health. So what, if we want to do this, and I do, what resources do you recommend to support and guide us along the way?
Well, it's a little self-serving, but Eric, Christian, and I spent about 6 years writing this book because there's a lot of information on brain. It's confusing, it's complex, and what do? You go to Dr. Google, and after 10 minutes, your eyeballs are in the back of your head. Yeah. It's really tough. So we hope this is a great resource. It's we've sourced 92 studies from the best and the brightest, much smarter than we are. We can't do that stuff. And we try to make it very simple to understand the path to a better cognition. And one of the things you'll find in here, which we're very proud of, we have it called the 6 Pillars of Brilliance. And they're really 6 things if you and everyone, your loved ones, your daughter, you can bring into their lives. And it's It's nutrient-dense foods. It is physical exercise, but not much. You walk down the mailbox and back. Mental exercise, sleep, lack of stress, and love in your life. You bring those 6 pillars of brilliance into your life, you can make a big, big difference with your cognition and keep it for the rest of your life.
Well, I could talk to you on and on. I definitely want to have you back on the show. In the meantime, though, where can we go for more and to get this book? I know I want to get it.
Okay, so the book is eattothink.com. I mean, Eat to Think, and you put .com on it, and you can go there. You can get a free download. We actually have some killer products like our omega-3 bar that is probably the #1 nutrient your brain needs. And you start there, or come visit us in Reno, and we'll serve you a lunch of a bunch of omega-3 bars.
Hey, send some my way. I need it on the desk. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you, Maggie.
Whoa, some guests just really put things into perspective.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm excited because it's Wednesday, and that means it is time for Chad's Corner. No one puts Chad in a corner except for me. And I came in right away because I was super excited about the news for C.J. Stroud and another rookie.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just signs of how a young football team has a bright future ahead of them.
Right.
I mean, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson Jr., both top first-round picks, both going to the Pro Bowl in their rookie years. That's pretty outstanding for this young Houston Texans football team, and it shows signs that this team is going to be a beast for the next few years, a bright future. C.J. Stroud, an outstanding year. You know about what he did all this year, leading the Texans to the AFC South Division title. Will Anderson Jr. also on defense, a great year. And as you see the graphic right there, first time in franchise history with 2 rookies going to the Pro Bowl games.
And I love they showed the Texans put out on X, like where you started and where they're going, how they just got drafted. I mean, what an incredible year. I'm so proud of them. Here's the thing, what I love about C.J. Stroud, he actually announced he is gifting a deserving Marine Corps veteran with a surprise trip to the big game. Chad, you and I have been talking about this. So Craig Mazeska, you see there, he served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1988 to 1994, achieving the rank of sergeant. Well, he actually had overseas deployments to Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Iraq. He served on the first line of attack during the Gulf War, Operation Desert Storm. I'm very excited. Producer Lou has worked hard on this, and we have the honor to speak to him and his son, who's also going to the big game with him. That's happening tomorrow at 9 a.m., and it's all thanks to C.J. Stroud.
Absolutely. That's awesome. You know, C.J. Stroud's got a great heart. He's got a great chip on his shoulder, so that's no surprise that he's doing something like that.
A man of faith, too,
and
is
big
what I
man
like.
faith.
And
Absolutely.
his mom has really guided him, too.
Mamas
are important, y'all. All right, here's the thing. Let's talk the Rockets.
We here have not been giving the Rockets any love. I want to make sure we do that now. Yep. Rockets are in the mix of the playoffs, and a lot of that's due to Jabari Smith Jr. The NBA announced that Jabari Smith Jr. is going to be named to the Panini Rising Stars event. It's going to be during the NBA All-Star Weekend on Friday, February 16th. He's going to represent the Rockets in that event. He's having a good year. You know, he's been averaging about 16.8 points per game, 8.7 rebounds. He's doing really good, you know, helping that young team to get there. They beat the Lakers on Tuesday, on Monday, excuse me.
It's okay. It's been a long week.
Been a long week, but yeah, but still, Rockets are having a great year, you know. So Jabari Smith's part of that, and it's been outstanding for him.
I'm excited. All right, I'm also excited. I always like to cheer on our Cougs, the men's basketball.
Hey, the Cougs are really good. Cougs are, no surprise again. The Cougs are good. They went to Austin, beat down the Longhorns. They had to beat them in overtime. It was a tough game, you know. Jamal Shed stepped up with some big points late, and you know, back in his return there, he played in the Austin area. And it's not going to get any easier for the Cougs because now they got to go out to Lawrence, Kansas, and the Fog Allen Fieldhouse. That's going to be a tough place to play.
Wow.
Yes, they're going to be the #8 Jayhawks. So it's going to be a really tough game for them.
You think they'll do good?
Oh, I think they'll be fine. They play if they're going to go to Austin, then that's not an easy place to play. And they're going to go. Hey, that's a traditional place. It's going to be tough, but I think they're built for it.
Go Cougs. Here's the thing. Before we know it, it's going to be March Madness.
Yeah, that's why I'm loving it. It's going to be great. We're going to so many great teams in Texas. Not only the Cougs, got UT, A&M may sneak in there.
You never know.
You know, it's going to be fun.
Maybe my Buffs. I don't know how they're doing.
I don't know how they're doing. I know Penn State ain't going to make it, so oh well.
Oh well. No well. Well, as always, it was a pleasure having you on,
Absolutely.
my friend. Yes, we're feeling a little blue today.
I'm blue, da-boo-dee-da-boo-die.
All right. All right. Here's another sports story. We have a little less than 6 months to go until the 2024 Olympics.
Absolutely.
And for USA Shooting, it's an opportunity to build on the success from the 2020 games in Tokyo. That's where Team USA earned 6 medals. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Their best performance since 1964. Matt Barnes talked with 2 shooters hoping to make their Olympic debuts in this week's Journey to Paris.
Before it was all about just how much can you train, and now it's like how smart can I train? What do I really need to prioritize to be able to walk up on the line and be ready to shoot the very best that I possibly can?
It takes a steady hand and a steady mind to be successful in shooting. Sarah Beard knows that well.
You know, I've been shooting a while now. This will be kind of the 3rd tryouts that I'll really be hitting hard. I feel very prepared and really excited, honestly. I think before I was like just pure nerves. And now it's like excited. I feel really trained up and really ready to go.
The Army captain competes in air rifle and small bore rifle. If she qualifies for the games, she will be the 2nd Olympian from her family, joining her dad, who competed in 1984.
He never actually, never asked me to start shooting, never said like, hey, let's go to the range, anything like that. I had to beg him to start shooting. And he took me to a match a long time ago, and I just fell in love with the sport.
Rylan Kissel also has his sights set on Paris, and in his first real go at getting an Olympic spot, he's learning how to best prepare himself.
I think I'm sitting in a good spot, but I need to find the right line between pushing too hard and maybe not pushing enough. I think that's one of the hardest things for shooters to do, is because there's a very fine line between I'm trying too hard to get this done and it kind of deteriorates a little bit, or I'm not trying hard enough.
Rylan took 2nd in the Pan American Games in air rifle last fall and 2nd in the U.S. Olympic trials earlier this month. He's not on Team USA yet, but he's on target if he can handle the pressure when the time comes.
The pressure can get to you sometimes. I think the only thing you can really do is learn from those experiences and train to make yourself better the next time you're in that position, because there will be another time.
Somebody has to be lying.
Either you're telling me the truth or you're not.
Everything I'm telling is the honest-to-God truth. You guys have a lie detector?
We're the lie detector.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day, and real human support, and answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions, and a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
You probably know at National Floors Direct, we install flooring the next day. And you may be thinking, what's the big deal? Well, if you go to a flooring store or big home warehouse, your installation could take up to 6 weeks or more. Just ask them. Well, we don't think that's right. At National Floors Direct, if you call today, you'll see a representative when you want, and you'll have your flooring installed the next day. So get the flooring experience you deserve. And we'll beat their price by 15% too. Call 888-400-FLOOR. We bring the store to your door.
This is the story of Betty. Driving back from Dallas, she was hit by a reckless driver. But that was just the beginning. Dealing with the insurance company, that was the real challenge, and one that she couldn't face alone. She made the right decision. She had attorney Steve Lee on her side. And with all the compensation Betty received, she lived happily ever after. Go with the leader. Talk to attorney Steve Lee. 713-CALL-LEE.
When it comes to weather, experience matters. Turn to Houston's severe weather leader at 9.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39 every night.
All right, time now 9:25, and we're almost at that halfway mark, and we still have plenty of Houston Happens headed your way. Coming up in the next half hour, horseback riding for therapy. That's what the nonprofit Special Cheers offers at its barns for our special needs community. And our own Kara Willis is there live. And during the winter months, many parents and caregivers find themselves at home with sick kiddos. But I'm excited because we're going to be joined by a mother and pediatrician who shares some ways we can protect our families. And lifestyle expert Cheryl Leahy, she's joining us with some must-have products for this new year. That and more is headed your way, so stick around for the second half hour of Houston Happens after the break.
I made the call to my insurance provider and I let them know that we were in an accident. They immediately just wanted us to settle. I didn't believe it. I just knew like Jim Adler's definitely gonna fight for us for every penny that we rightfully deserve. So he definitely allowed me to just kind of be stress-free in that department and worry-free when it came to knowing that we're getting the necessary care and not having to pay for it.
Don't settle fast. Let me fight for every penny.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms to Go. Pick from 100 beautiful rooms, each under $1,500. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,500, dining rooms under $1,500, bedrooms under $1,500. So many stylish options, each under $1,500. And it gets even better. Finance for $30 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now at Rooms to Go.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join today for less than $5 a month. We'll waive the membership admission fee. And as a special bonus, you'll receive a free one-year membership for 2 additional eligible family members and a $25 Visa gift card. That's a combined value of up to $174 for only $59 for an annual membership. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
We want to be sure about our children's health. The pediatricians at Legacy Community Health get to know each child and family, answering all your health questions and your child's too. From well child exams to safe and effective vaccines like COVID-19 and flu, getting that picky eater to try more veggies, or helping your high schooler deal with exam stress. Legacy's team is your trusted partner in your child's health and wellness. New patients are welcome at 14 convenient locations.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, horseback riding for therapy. That's what the nonprofit Special Cheers offers at its barn for our special needs community. I love this story. That's in fact where we find CW 39 Houston's Kara Willis. Good morning, Kara. When you told me you were going to be out here, I just had to have you share this story. It's so special.
Maggie, and I had you in mind instantly. That's why I had to tell you about this story. It was going to be perfect for the show this morning. I have Fritzy and my friend Coco here. Coco, right before we went live, Maggie, she nudged me to give her some attention, so I've been trying to keep her calm and rub her. But Fritzy has been telling us all about Special Cheers this morning and just the joy it brings not only to parents here, but to our children. Mm-hmm. So Fritzy, you're going to tell us a little bit about coaching and what that means for Special Cheers. Why is that so unique here? Let's dive into that and what that means when we hear the word coach.
Yes, so I'm a certified life coach and Equus coach, and what we do is we incorporate the horse into that mindset of mental well-being and helping people that kids or parents or individuals that are stuck in a spot that they need to advance and to get someplace in life, that they're ready to start looking at what's holding them back. We manifest 60,000 thoughts a day. And those thoughts, 90% of those thoughts we carry over to tomorrow. So what ends up happening is that we're ruminating over different thoughts that are holding us back. So what we get to do is we get to use Coco here, or one of the other horses here at Special Cheers, to be able to go into a round pen or go into the pasture and to be able to communicate and to deep dive into what is holding us back, to preventing us to having a fulfilled, balanced life of a mind, body, spirit. So Coco is like, hey, my friends are over there. So that's what life coaching is and Equus coaching. And we can incorporate the horse in a relationship aspect of it, to bringing married couples in that are wanting to learn more about communication.
It's a bond.
Yes, it is. It's a connection and a bond that we can work on that relationship, that communication and connection, so they can build stronger, intimate connections with each other and knowing where they're at.
How do we get connected with Special Cheers? Can we volunteer? Or if a parent's watching right now and say, I want my child to be a part, what is the first step?
So the first step is to go on our website and send us an email, or you can text us. The number that is on the screen is a text number, so you can text us and say you're interested in either seeking services, volunteering, or you would like to have more information, and then we'll get back in touch with you, and then therefore we can get you connected up with our services. There's also opportunities like in October the 7th this year is we are having our benefit, and we're looking for sponsorships and support, because horses are not the cheapest thing to provide services for, because their feed is very expensive. We have farriers, we have chiropractors, we have vetting, and so supporting the horses helps support the children, which helps support the families, which makes tomorrow a better day.
And help support the community. Thank you so much, Fritzy, and thank you, Coco. Coco has walked out of the shot now. We'll have more information on our website at cw39.com, Maggie.
It's just so powerful, the relationship with the horse. I grew up with horses and riding, and I could use a ride myself right now. So thank you so much for bringing this to light. Well, it's Wellness Wednesday, right? And during the winter months, many parents and caregivers, they find themselves at home with sick children. I've been there. Here to share how you can help keep your children healthy this season, I should say, is pediatrician and parenting expert, Dr. Mona Amin. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me here today.
So I get nervous. I have a 15-month-old, and these winter months, they're so filled with colds and viruses for children. What have you been seeing patients for most often in your practice?
I'm seeing children just like yours. Colds and viruses are running rampant, and when colds and viruses are around, ear infections can happen. So I'm seeing a lot of ear infections. That's why I'm so excited to introduce SmartCheck from Children's Tylenol, which is an easy-to-use otoscope device that provides parents and caregivers with 24/7 access to expert care. It allows caregivers to remotely capture and share recordings of their child's eardrum with a healthcare professional to check for an ear infection. Just like your healthcare provider's otoscope, which is a magnifying tool to visualize the eardrum and ear canal, we are now able to have a once professional-only tool available for an at-home device for caregivers.
Oh my gosh. my mouth dropped because I'm like, I want one of these because she's teething, and when she tugs on her ear, I'm always so scared she has an ear infection, and then I'm at the pediatrician and it's not one. So how can parents and caregivers stay prepared, though, if an ear infection does strike?
So the most important thing is going through your medicine cabinet to make sure you throw out any expired products and replenishing with anything new. Also make sure you have the right tools, such as a digital thermometer and a personal otoscope.
Oh, I definitely need one of these otoscopes. And then what should a parent do if their child is experiencing ear infection symptoms? How do we even know?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, not all ear pain is an ear infection. So you mentioned with your daughter with teething, that can be a reason why they have ear pain, which is not an infection. So luckily, new telehealth tools like SmartCheck can help you check for a potential ear infection from the comfort of your home. And SmartCheck simply slides over most iPhone or Android smartphone cameras, instantly transforming it into a personal otoscope. And using the free companion app, caregivers can capture a clear, high-quality video recording using the patented eardrum finder guidance feature. And through this app, they can share this recording with their doctor or a telehealth provider for access to 24/7 expert care.
Oh my gosh, this is a game changer. Where can we go for more? I need this in my household.
Yeah, so for more information, go to Tylenol.com, including how to use the product and where you can find it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing this with us.
Yes, happy to be here.
Whoa. Yeah, game changer, parents. We definitely need to check that out. Also, we have more tips headed your way to level up this new year. Cheryl Leahy shares her must-have lifestyle products. New year, new products. I'm so excited because joining us today is a lifestyle expert, Cheryl Leahy, who is here to share some 2024 must-have lifestyle products to add to your list this year. It's always a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you so much. First off, we have a Class Cellar non-alcoholic beer. If you're trying to do a dry month, Class Cellar says yes, you can. They're the pioneer in the non-alcoholic beer category for over 40 years. They know what they're doing. Imported from Germany, they do exclusively non-alcoholic beer. First up, we have this dry hopped IPA, brand new this year, and the hops are from America, but it's brewed in Germany. Next up, my fave, this is the Class Cellar grapefruit. Delicious, flavorful way to keep those New Year's resolutions. Also, we have the ISO 0.0%, perfect post-workout pick-me-up. And can't forget the Class Cellar original signature golden lager. This started the non-alcoholic beer trend over 40 years ago. Find all of this at Houston's H-E-B, Total Wine, Specs Liquor, and more.
I love that because so many people are doing dry January and beyond. We need that. But we also need something to store our cold beverages. Tell me more.
Oh my gosh, this blew my mind. This is from Igloo Coolers. They just released this. It's the first ever iceless electronic compression cooler. So no more getting cold hands because you're digging through the ice, because this cooler does not need ice. It functions as both a portable refrigerator and freezer for life on the go. Use electricity instead of ice. Cools it 0 to 68 degrees. You can use it in the wall outlet or in your vehicle DC. 5 sizes. This ICF 18 is the smallest. Holds about 29 cans. And they retail $3.99 to $9.99. IglooCoolers.com and retailers nationwide.
All right, and this mama, I need a boost. What do you have for my skincare?
Yeah, I'm a mama as well, and this Lottie London Bright Bounce Under Eye Brightening Corrector is the ticket. Cream-based under eye corrector, nourishing vitamin E, cherry seed oil, and licorice extract. Hydrates, blurs, and brightens, and it really helps visibly brighten and reduce the appearance of those dark circles we get. Primes that under eye before the concealer. Vegan and PETA approved, $7.98, Walmart, Walmart.com.
And quickly, what about our hair?
Yeah, we have Hair Proud Glass Hair Heat Activated Smoothing Shine Spray. Long-lasting shine, instantly smooths, and contains encapsulated shine complex activated by heat. Delivers that weightless shine, waterproof finish. Silicones don't weigh down the hair. Under $10 at Walmart and CVS, online and in-store.
Well, where can we go for more on these must-haves?
Yeah, all dressed up with nothingtodrink.com, and I'll be sharing all this info with you.
Well, Cheryl, it's always a pleasure to have you on, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy. Cheers.
Things are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW 39 Houston.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. With Kroger, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards, whether you shop in-store, pickup, or delivery. That's a win-win-win. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Special guest, Bill O'Reilly on Cuomo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill O'Reilly.
TV's liveliest, most honest debate.
Wait. Cuomo, you talk the whole time.
Tonight at 8/7 Central.
News Nation has an opportunity.
Only on News Nation.
When you're involved in a car wreck, you hope the insurance company will make your problems go away. But they won't. Call Simmons & Fletcher today at 1-800-JUSTICE. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian trial lawyers.
For years, Renew has been celebrating each new year with thousands of patients. Make 2024 your year.
Everybody who knows I went through this have all told me, my God, I can't believe how real they look.
They're really, really good. I'm not kidding. They're just fantastic. They say what they mean, and the warranties, the guarantees on my teeth, I'm not worried about it. They'll take care of me.
Stop waiting for another year to go by. Visit Renew and take advantage of 2024 pricing to get your new dental implant supported anchored teeth. Renew is up to 60% less than many other providers for fixed, removable, beautiful teeth.
Renew definitely puts patients first.
Love what happened. Just changed my life. It really changed my life, literally, overnight.
Renew is growing across the United States. New you this new year at Renew Smiles. Call 281-800-3000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
Waiting for the right time to buy a vinyl floor? Well, right now at National Floors Direct, you can get an entire room of luxury vinyl flooring installed the next day for just $788. Just $788. Today, vinyl flooring is luxurious. It looks and feels like real wood, tile, or stone, but it's durable, waterproof, and soft underfoot. Call 888-400-FLOOR and get a luxury vinyl floor from world-famous Shaw with no interest for a full year. Call 888-400-FLOOR and we'll bring the store to your door.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. With Kroger, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards, whether you shop in-store, pickup, or delivery. That's a win-win-win. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Well, welcome back. Chita Rivera, the dynamic dancer, singer, and actress who garnered 10 Tony nominations, winning twice in a long Broadway career that forged a path for Latinas, has passed away. Shirley Chan takes us on a trip down memory lane that highlights the life and career of the 91-year-old superstar.
She was born Dolores Conchita Figueroa del Rivero Anderson, a big name for a little girl who would go on to become a big star as Chita Rivera.
You're alive, so come on and show it.
While Rivera was destined for Broadway, her story began in Washington, D.C. She lost her musician father at the young age of 7. Her mother, now a widow and single parent to 5 children, recognized her raw talent and encouraged it.
I didn't know that I wanted to perform. Oh, I didn't know that I wanted to be in the theater. I needed to put this energy in different places.
That energy was put into the School of American Ballet. She won a scholarship in her early teens and moved to New York City to train under legendary choreographer George Balanchine. Rivera's gumption, hard work, and most of all, talent stood out.
I knew that I wanted to dance. That's what I knew.
In 1957, she was cast as Anita in the original Broadway production of West Side Story. Her fiery performance led to stardom and to the man she would marry, fellow dancer actor Tony Mordente. They would have a daughter together, but divorced 9 years later. Her career would continue to rise with key roles in some of the greatest musicals of our time, from West Side Story to Bye Bye Birdie to Kiss of the Spider-Woman and so many more. She became Broadway royalty. Along the way, she won 2 Tonys, was nominated for 8 more, and received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Considered a triple threat, a legendary actress, singer, and of course, dancer.
When you have been lucky enough to be able to do what you love and what you can do, you owe it to give it back.
She also devoted her life to philanthropy and humanitarian work with Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, and the Actors Fund. In 2009, she was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She spoke to Pix 11 in 2021 about her legacy and being a role model for the Latino community and younger generations as a whole.
Even now, at the stage I'm in, you know, the last part of my life, there's much to learn still. So much to learn.
In 2023, she released a memoir, simply titled Cheetah. The chapters dance through the astonishing moments of a stellar career and of a life well lived. She delighted audiences for 7 decades, and the world has been better for it. The incomparable Chita Rivera, her star now dimmed, but will forever shine.
And you know she's dancing up above. Oh, such an amazing woman, Ito. I told you, I just saw an interview with her recently. She didn't even look 90 to me. So, I don't know, just an icon.
I had known of her through West Side Story. Yeah. And I didn't know that she just kept dancing through, what, 2015 was the last show she did?
It's incredible. And then the work, the philanthropic work that she did, and she was a mother. I don't know, she's just one of those women you really admire and look up to. So what a legacy.
Oh, most definitely. Especially as a Latina, it's really hard to, growing up, when I was growing up, it was really hard to see people like me in the media or in the arts a lot. And so it definitely is refreshing to know that she was out there and she was battling the battle for us so that we could be here today.
And look at you now. You're an example to girls. It's true, though, because they turn on the TV and they see you. So,
oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Really, I genuinely mean it.
Well, STEM and girls, they go hand in hand. Like, it's amazing. And I hope if there are little girls out there watching, like, you can do anything, and science included, programming. The future is laid out for you right now. So
do you
take advantage.
So random. Lola Dutch. Have you read that book?
No.
Okay, so my mom and May have this special bond with Lola Dutch. And my mom gave May this book for Christmas. And it's Lola Dutch Wants to Be Too Much. And it's the neatest book. I encourage every parent or guardian who has a young daughter to read it, because it goes through all these different things that she wants to be, but the moral of the story is you can be whatever you want to be. So
I
Lola
love
Dutch,
that.
oh my gosh, I love Lola Dutch. We read her every night. She's a staple in our home. But there's 3 books. The author, it's a couple that wrote it. It's really, really neat. And then they have paper dolls in the back. Kenny would like it.
Oh yeah, I'll totally get that for them. And I like dolls for boys too. That shows them, teaches them empathy too. So yeah. And also just one little thing in there, like, you can be multiple things also. Like, you don't have to be pigeonholed into one thing. Like, you yourself, like, you are multidisciplined. Oh. And I truly appreciate how you take advantage of all of your talents and you embrace them all, and you are in all of them. So you are a great example of just shooting for the stars and making the best of it.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It takes a village, right? We have to support each other, women supporting women. And it's Weather Crush Wednesday. So I'm going to say it's Weather Crush Wednesday.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Forecast today.
Oh yeah, we're going to see some sunshine, temperatures in the low 70s. Here's a look at your weather headlines. We still have a few more warm days. The next chance for rain actually comes in Friday night into Saturday. But after that, it's going to get dry. It's going to be breezy on top of that. So you'll want to make some plans for outdoors, most definitely this weekend. But on Sunday, because on Monday, on Saturday.
Don't cheat me of a weekend.
Sorry. Because on Saturday, we're going to see that rain potential. Here's a look at Futurecast right now, and here come the chance of showers for Thursday, but mainly to the west of us. We may get just like a little sprinkle here and there, but the main event, that's coming in for Friday. Look at that, 5 p.m. Here comes that low from the west, and we're going to have a chance of showers. And then by the time Saturday morning it rolls around, here we go. We have some light to moderate shower activity happening all the way from Corpus Christi into the bays and stretching there into Kansas. So it's going to be a really long storm system that's going to stick with us here all the way into Saturday evening, but get out and enjoy it because by, let's see, today and tomorrow we should have just a little bit of sunshine, but by the end of Saturday we may have 1 to 2 inches of rain racked up.
And a lot of people, we took me on a walk last night, they were doing yard work, so they listened to you.
Oh,
good. It was a great day. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people out there.
Job done.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. We were just talking about this STEM, right? Well, this is interesting. The U.S. is actually on track to create 3.85 million STEM jobs by 2030. Yet 1.4 million of those jobs are expected to go unfilled. So in a world of ever-evolving technology and an abundance of STEM career opportunities, it's essential for students from all backgrounds to have equal access to STEM education and resources. Here's more. Well, thank you guys both so much for joining us. First off, why is middle school a critical time to inspire and engage students in STEM education?
Middle school is a time of transition when many students begin to drift away from their interests in science and engineering. During this critical period, it is important to bolster young people's confidence in STEM. The Thermo Fisher JIC provides a means for students to be celebrated for their accomplishments in STEM at this significant time.
And what is the Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge?
Sure. The Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge is a program of the Society for Science, and it is the premier middle school science and engineering research competition in the United States. Thermo Fisher JIC is the only middle school science, technology, engineering, math competition that leverages the Society's affiliated fairs across the nation. And so we had over 60,000 kids that competed in the middle school STEM fairs throughout the country. And of those, we brought 30 finalists to Washington, D.C., and China is one of them.
All right, so you're the big winner. Congrats. Can you share some details about your winning STEM project?
Yes, of course. So as you might know, thousands of lives are lost each year due to house fires in the U.S. And this is not because these households do not have smoke detectors. It's because smoke detectors detect fires way too late. So what we need and what I have built is an early fire detection system that will send the user of a text message about a potential fire hazard way before any smoke detector can. And the inspiration for this project came from a restaurant that burned behind my house. And this really caused my mom to be very paranoid about the kitchen burners in our house. And so I would have to constantly go back inside the house and check if they were running. So by combining my knowledge from science videos on social media and just random occurrences that have happened to me, I decided to make this device.
Well, for all of the other students out there, what would you say to other young people considering a STEM project or career?
I would say that if you work hard, you're guaranteed to succeed, because in science, all you need to do is the experiments. And if they work out how you expected them to, that's obviously a success. And if it didn't, and if something unexpected happened, then you're just sitting on discovery and you just need to look harder to find it.
Well, where can we go for more?
Yes, of course. If you're interested in learning more about the Thermo Fisher Junior Innovators Challenge, this year's students finalists, or would like to become more involved in next year's competition, go to www.societyforscience.org/JIC.
Thank you again for waking up with us. I appreciate you.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. With Kroger, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards, whether you shop in-store, pickup, or delivery. That's a win-win-win. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Have heart failure with unresolved symptoms? It may be time to see the bigger picture. Heart failure and seemingly unrelated symptoms like carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, and irregular heartbeat could mean something more serious called ATTR-CM, a rare, underdiagnosed disease that worsens over time. Sound like you? Call your cardiologist and ask about ATTR-CM.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms to Go. Pick from 100 beautiful rooms, each under $1,500. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,500, dining rooms under $1,500, bedrooms under $1,500. So many stylish options, each under $1,500. And it gets even better. Finance for $30 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now at Rooms to Go.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
H-Town High School Sports with Todd Freed.
Saturday nights at 10 on CW39 Houston.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. With Kroger, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards, whether you shop in-store, pickup, or delivery. That's a win-win-win. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And of course, we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. I'm so excited. We have so many great guests, including DIY Valentine's Day for you and your kids. I'm so excited about that. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, enjoy this wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now, everybody.